All right. We got a big one to talk about here. For those that don't know, or for those that have been following the whole saga with X Games and the X Games League, first of all, we're going to go a little bit in order here. There's a lot to unpack. Some things we know, some things we don't know, some things that we're speculating, some things that we can't even speculate because it's just so bizarre that we have no idea what's going on. You know, I don't even think they know what's going on, to be honest with you. But they just announced a full visual rebrand. They did the new logo, new identity, new look, designed for the next era of sport. Obviously, they're transitioning into this league type thing that we'll also go over. But we'll just talk about this. The rebranding is just one piece of the sweeping vision that will define the next 30 years of action sports. That's what the X Games says in their press release. So this is
bold statement.
Yeah, I was about to say.
This is their new logo. This is their new logo. A lot of uproar in the comments. A lot of people don't like it. It blows my mind to this day how companies think that a rebranding is a good idea. We've seen Cracker Barrel go through their rebranding.
And they changed it right back.
They changed it right back.
What can we see what the original was?
The original logos?
Yeah.
So here, that's a good thing. So here's the logos throughout the years, right?
There we go.
So we got the one on the top left is 1996 is basically when X Games got, established, 95, 96. That was 96 through 2004. That was their logo. Then what everybody knows is the thick X with the world thing in the middle. That's the X Games logo that we've come to know, right? Now, 2025, they've come up with this logo. So there's kind of the three all together, right?
Very tech.
Yeah, very tech and everything. The consensus on the internet was not good when this came out. It was, you've lost brand recognition. Old logo was iconic and instantly recognizable. This lacks depth and thought. You guys should have used a better graphic designer. Another guy said, "You guys okay?" ? Clay Kreiner even said, "Rest in peace," with laughing emojis. Which marketing agency tricked you guys? Another person said, "Thanks, I hate it." Another person said, Jake Brown did not fall 100 feet to flat for this logo. Rest in peace.
I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, it's simple.
Rest in peace. You guys killed a legacy brand. This is so lame. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The old logo was way better. So a lot of people on the internet were...
we get the point, but was there any positive things out of it?
I mean, there's always going to be positive. People
Right.
loved it. People were giving fire emojis, like, for sure. But I think if I would have looked through all the thousands of comments, I think it would have leaned more towards like
Negative,
right? The people don't like.
What do you guys
the
think?
consensus.
I don't like the rebrand. I like the old logo.
I don't like any of the logos, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I like that one. I was like, all right, cool.
I like
whatever.
the one that I've become to know.
And I guess when you're rebranding your whole like structure of your contest, it's good to redo the branding as well. You know what I mean?
I get it for sure, but like, I don't know. I'm just so used to the 2004 to 2025 logo.
Same.
I'm just like, I see a red X and I think, oh, the X Games,
Yeah.
This new one, I don't see it. I don't see it's just weird, It looks too tech or something.
That's what I say. It looks like a tech company or something to me.
It looks weird.
I mean, you couldn't guess what it was. Like,
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
if
oh,
you
what
got
is
rid of
that?
the-
You're like, oh, it's X Games.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
If that was like Elon Musk's company X or something, go
That too.
do a post
I didn't even
on
think
there.
of it. That too.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just used to the red logo, but a lot of people didn't like it. That was it. And then they came out with this whole, what was it? The
Their campaign?
the
All In
all in
campaign?
campaign,
Yeah.
where they kept posting these. This person's all in.
I just had one.
Raisa's all
I just
in.
had one, right?
Dubs just had an all in campaign, but they came out with this one, which again nobody really liked. Hold on, let me use the no PIP. There we go. A lot of people were like really kind of astonished that they were using not the best photos. Like some people were saying like they have the best photographers in the world or the best athletes. Maybe not the best, I don't know, but they could have used better photos for this. So a lot of people in the comments were not happy with this either. So 2 for 2, not really a good start for X Games.
Going into it, they're like, all right, we're going to get some heat, or they're thinking, oh, people are going to love this. I wonder what they were thinking.
You have to be thinking people are going to love this.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you be going into it like, hesitant? I mean, you can definitely doubt yourself on the angle of what you're trying to do, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like...
Right. Hans DC, do internet comments actually matter? And that's a thing that as a business, you have to kind of take with a grain of salt. I feel like no, internet comments really don't matter, but I feel like if the consensus is there, like you should really look at it and figure it out, you know, because like if you get 1 or 2 comments, like Chris's eyebrows are horrible. I'm like, okay, well, that's one person. Like
a couple
now,
people.
if there was like 40 people saying that my eyebrows sucked, I would have to take pause.
Like,
let me check this out.
I gotta look into this.
I would have to take pause and be like, maybe they do suck.
Dude, my eyebrows suck.
Just an example of like, you know, when a lot of people are saying the same thing, maybe you should take a look at it. You know, maybe you should take a look at it. Maybe you should. My eyebrows are good. Thank you, Peg Leg.
I think you're.
Thank you, guys.
I haven't really looked at them. But
thank you. Always hated Chris's eyebrows. Finally, someone said. Thank you, funny. Thank you. So yeah, comments do become pack mentality. Also, it becomes herd mentality. We have seen it before. So it's a double-edged sword. But you know, I think you got to take pause when you got to listen to your community
to a degree.
Also,
for
to
sure.
a degree.
Yeah.
So there's that. So that was first one. Second one was the all-in thing. Then after the all-in thing, they put up pictures of their pros in black and white, which a lot of people thought that Nyjah died.
I know,
which isn't the best look for them also.
Again, dude, you're at X Games. You're like, all right, we're going to do this. Does this never come up in the meetings?
Yeah.
Does someone just do it, not show anyone? What the fuck's going on?
No one came up with that thought.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this might look weird because it's in black and white.
Yeah, kind of looks like.
I don't know.
Kind of looks like. But yeah. Anyway, the comments weren't that good. You know, y'all picked up social media. Y'all picked new social media or something. Black and white was an interesting choice. Rest in peace, Nyjah. Thought he died. Lord above, I thought he was gone. That was not very X Games mode. Another person said, rest in peace, lost a legend. Bro, the black and white pick, thought bro was gone. Thought I woke up to some horrible news. Okay, we all had a mini heart attack. So, again, not the best start to their...
I mean, they could be like...
unveiling.
They could be like, we want people to talk, so let's do some weird shit.
That could be too.
Yeah.
This is true.
That could be too.
I can't think how you would think like that, though, and think that. I mean, look, we're talking about it.
Right.
People are talking about it for sure. But is that the type of...
Well, now the branding's only a small fraction of this whole thing that we're talking about.
We're still going.
Oh, yeah.
The new logo reminds me of like Under Armour.
Under Armour?
Yeah, there you go.
I can see that.
Double pits of chesty. Maybe Sheckler will do another commercial. Oh, no. That's Under Armour.
Yeah. That's...
Axe.
Yeah,
Axe. Body spray.
My bad. I get them confused, man. Okay. So debuting. Now we're going to get into the X Games League. When we're going to try to dissect this as best as we can. Again, we know some stuff. We've watched the videos. We'll have some clips to show of some stuff like that. We'll all try to figure it out together. But basically, debuting in 2026, X Games League will reinvent competition with a team-based model where athletes contribute both individually and team championships. Beyond the $2.4 million already distributed in prize money annually, the league unlocks new athlete earning potential and long-term stability for the sports they represent. This is from X Games in their press release. They are going to bring in AI-powered judging, the OWL. We talked about that. We did a whole bit about that. That's probably on our Clips channel if you want to go check that out. They're AI judging. So, yeah, it's interesting, to say the least.
Where do you want to start?
Dude.
My kazoo ready.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Kelly?
That's why I'll go into the meeting and just do that.
So with the leagues, they're going to do, each roster will have 10 athletes, male and female, from around the world. Each league, what are they calling them? Clubs? Each club will be owned by somebody.
And we don't know who that is.
We don't know
Mark
who that
Cuban?
is yet.
It's got to be some big dog, dude.
Oh, it has to be.
That was the first one I thought of. I was like, oh,
9 Club.
Yeah, well, you know.
you can't really afford kazoos. So.
Nobody. So the leagues will be by the. I keep forgetting what they're called. Privately. What are they called? The
organization.
what are they called? The league, the
Clubs?
teams, the clubs.
Yeah.
Are they the club? Let me write that in big letters here. Yeah. So the clubs will be owned by people. We don't know who.
Anybody.
That's the thing. We don't know who. They haven't released any of this stuff
Yeah,
yet.
that's the insane shit.
Right.
It's like do people in
Like Jeff Bezos could own a club.
yeah
Right.
And obviously he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in that scenario. Yeah, I'll own it, and then he'll have to pay people.
Well,
to
now
run
he's
it.
got to get a general manager to manage that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if Amazon buys a club from them, now they have to put a general manager in place. Then they're going to have a draft and all this stuff, which I don't even know how this draft is going to work. They're trying to get a total of, I believe, 10 teams. I had it here written down, man. God damn it. Yeah, about 10 teams. No, 9 clubs. They're trying to
Oh,
get.
yeah,
Look at that.
clubs.
Perfect.
9
Yeah.
clubs.
Perfect.
How about that?
That's what
Interesting.
Roger was
Let's
saying.
start out.
Now, it's interesting because like you think like, okay, well, who's going to have these clubs? Who's going to be? Is it going to be Under Armour? Are they going to have a club? Is Amazon going to have a club? Who's going to pay? How much are these clubs? Right? I've heard rumors that these clubs are going to be like $10 million, $10 to $15 million per club. This is just a rumor. I've
And
heard.
it has
I
to,
don't know.
I would assume they're all the same price then.
Well, yes. This is just a range. A club could be $10 to $15 million.
And they're in. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 to 15 mil. So, listen, if you're a business and you're like, okay, well, there's going to be 9 of these clubs, and if they are like, let's just say 10, that's $90 million. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for them to. That's a good start, right?
Yeah. But you have to. Yeah, then you have
Now,
to find out where these
It's
things
only
are-
big corporations that could be behind this. Like I wouldn't see an individual.
I think individuals could.
For real?
I mean, look, the people who own basketball teams, baseball teams, that type of
Formula
stuff.
1.
Yeah. Okay.
What'd you say?
Formula 1.
Formula
Formula
One.
One.
Formula
Yeah.
Well,
One,
the guy who owns, he's a F1 dude, the guy who owns or CEO of F.
Yeah, I would think someone like that. You know,
Right.
Well, Mark Cuban.
Right.
Right.
But you get into a thing of like, what if like, you know, Red Bull owns a team, right? And then they draft a monster guy. Now you have this huge thing that could backfire on people's
Totally.
sponsors, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
So it could be a very big debacle there, right?
But these things
Now-
happen within sport.
Yeah.
As you know.
But not directly like that. They sponsored,
Not like that.
They
I guess,
sponsored. The
I guess not
teams.
like that. But again,
Yeah.
when you see an NBA player having Adidas logo on there and they have a
Nike
Nike
deal.
sponsor or
Yeah.
Nike deal, then that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
These are kind of crossing paths to a certain degree, but this is a little bit deeper and
I have a
little bit
hard.
more.
Yeah, I don't think Red Bull would own a team.
I don't know. I'm just
You never
throwing
know.
that out there.
Yeah.
They sponsor it for sure.
Depending on who is buying these teams, there could be, you know,
Breach of contract, or whatever you
there
want
could
to
be
call, whatever
those-
it's called.
there could be
Yeah.
conflicts of interest.
Conflicts of interest. Yeah.
You have to watch
Now,
out for that for sure.
What happens if they don't sell all the teams? Now, in my opinion, if they don't sell all the clubs, who's got to flip the bill for that? Now, X Games has to flip the bill for that. So if they can't get all 9 clubs sold and they're going to start this whole thing, well, now X Games has to. Now they have to own the clubs.
Totally.
Is this
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
marketing scheme to get people to buy a team? Because why would you announce this without having that in place?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, what's in it for the people who buy the team? Are the people who bought the team, are now they selling?
Well,
like
just
are they
a baseball player or whoever owns a baseball team?
But they're getting ticket sales.
Yeah, you're going to get tickets.
You're getting ticket sales, jersey sales, merchandise sales.
Each club has their own team, the branding and everything, so they're selling the merch.
Right.
That's why I think it's going to be
corporations somehow.
That's why I think it's going to be corporations versus individuals, because it's all part of a marketing. They're going to have their logos and the shit in the background. What are the individual going to get out of it? You know what I mean?
Right.
The individual, like, if you really think they're going to make money putting $10 million into this, I mean,
there's got to be a long play for them. Like, hey, this is why you would spend $10 million. Like, are they putting this out there to hopefully someone would come? Yeah, like
maybe.
You said, if they don't, what if you don't find $10 million?
Yes.
Like you're saying.
No, 9 people that have 10 million.
And you're like, what do we do?
And again,
it didn't work, guys. Sorry, we couldn't find anyone.
And again, that's a number that, is
we don't know if this is true.
Yeah, it's obviously like
that.
But this is what we've heard.
Yes.
But the fact that it's not just skateboarding, because I don't know if you want to talk about this in a second, but like these clubs, it distributes to different like skating, snowboarding, and BMX and skiing. Does that mean all of these teams are in the same club? Does that make sense?
Say that one more time.
So like skaters and BMXers are in the summer.
They're in the summer, yeah.
And then the snowboarding and skiing's in the winter.
Yeah.
But are they all under, like, there's 9 different clubs. Are they all, those are the 9 clubs across all of the...
It's not just skateboarding, you're saying.
Yeah,
it's
all different ones? I think that's what they're saying.
Maybe.
I think that's what they're saying. So then it makes more sense.
I was going to say that makes more sense.
Because then there's way more different, like...
Yeah, collectively,
it's not just skating.
Sure.
You're reaching a bigger audience because you have all 4 of those
different sports. Yeah, for sure.
So
from that standpoint, I could see them getting probably some funding. But again, I think it's still going to be corporate. I don't think it's going to be individual. But who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. Going back to the like who's going to own the team, Mitchie Brusco, obviously he's a seasoned X Games. He's probably a gold medalist, right? I mean, he did the 1260, right? Is that the 1260 or 1280? I can't. I'm bad at math.
He did that.
He span a lot. He got dizzy and he slid down on his knees like nothing happened. But he made a video too, and he's got some interesting points about the unsure who's going to be owning these teams.
I'm curious to see who gets drafted for what team and who owns the team. I mean, all this stuff is really new to us. And
when you have like a founding athlete, right, and it's like they don't know who's gonna own the team or who's gonna do the drafting, or to me as an athlete opting in to this kind of event, I would want the founding athletes to be like, I know something you don't. These team owners are sick. This draft is gonna be next level. Like, if you're not in yet, make sure you're in. You have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Don't miss this opportunity. But then I'm hearing like, well, who's going to own this team? We've never done this before. Like, it's just giving everybody more opportunities. It's just like, it's a bit, it's hard for me to like get up out of my chair and be like, let's go, more opportunities for more people to win.
It's true though, right?
Yeah,
it's
1000%.
like how, and by the way, Mitchie Brusco opted out of that. He opted out of the
But
X
he's been
Games
out of
League.
it even the year before too, right? Or was he in the
Well, for the X Games League to be drafted, he opted out.
Out of that.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be in the X Games League.
I will
He opted
say,
out.
I hope if they do have like, they could this should have came out, and then like a week later, like unless everyone talk like this, or maybe they will do it. A week from now, they have 9 people that own it, and they're like they announce it, and you're
Right.
like, whoa, this would be fucking.
It's
Then there would
the ill
be,
setup.
Yeah, the ill setup for it.
Yeah.
But Nigel's talking about it like,
Yeah,
Like
they
they
don't
don't
idea.
know.
like he doesn't know.
Right, and there was a video that came out with all them talking about it, and it seemed like nobody knew.
Yeah.
And
If you're a founder,
that right,
like bro,
Right.
you need to know this information.
and with the founders also, like you got Nija, you got
Sheckler,
Sheckler, you got Leticia.
What does that mean, founder?
exactly.
So the founders are kind of like the people who are going to help drive this thing, right? To give their insight and their opinions, and kind of like, I guess you would say maybe like
They're there to
ambassadors.
legitimize it.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're there to legitimize it.
To legitimize
That
it,
too.
to bring people in, and to be like, hey,
Hold the flag.
like a company may have a board of directors, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're like the board of directors. They help make the decisions and stuff like that. I'm guessing they don't even have any say
being
over
used.
anything, because they have to look at this, dude. This isn't skaters running this thing. This is corporation. This is corpo
Yeah.
at its best, with people who don't skate at all, probably never skated in their life, probably don't even understand skateboarding.
Is that who hired the graphic team?
Probably,
Yeah, sorry.
probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, X Games was owned by ESPN. ESPN still retains like a small portion of it, but the majority is owned by MSP Sports Capital. It's a privately equity firm which bought the controlling interest from ESPN in 2022. So they have a little stake in it, but again, the CEOs, they don't know. This is all corporation shit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working with, and that's why. And I think this is being rushed, to be honest. I think that, and this is just my own thoughts on this, and seeing what's going on out there and watching the videos and watching their release of all this stuff, I don't even think they know what's going on. I think they have a general concept of the whole thing, but I don't think they have every detail worked out yet.
It doesn't seem
I
like it.
really don't. I think they're kind of like, we have this thing, now let's go out, let's sell it, let's make this thing happen by 2026. You know what I mean? So we can start fucking pumping this thing and bringing in revenue.
Yeah.
Also,
You know?
I feel like they're probably worried that someone else is going to steal their idea.
But
or
there's
something.
already, Mike Mo's already got his league.
Yeah.
What, does Manny's got his thing or something?
don't
Like
know.
there's a
Yeah,
couple.
I
There's
saw
like
that.
skateboard
Yeah.
association.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And
like
I don't even know what that is. I mean, what's going on here,
Yeah, yeah.
dude? What's going on?
We're seeing it.
Yeah.
Real time.
so
We're seeing
there
it.
is things, but it's like, again, like I hope that there's good things about this also, because like I definitely want to see like skaters thriving. I definitely want to see like skaters innovating, and pushing the limits and stuff. And also going back to Mitchie Brusco, he actually had a really good take on the innovation and what they want, because, obviously like X Games wants that innovation. They want people to do amazing tricks. And, you had Tony with the 900. There's so many things that have happened in X Games. Mitchie says it the best, though. You have to watch.
This is called the all-in promo. And to be honest, X Games has played a huge part in innovation for all action sports. Travis Pastrana's double backflip, everything done on a mega ramp. Tony Hawk's 900. You guys have seen it. Dave Mira, double backflip. K-Rob, double flare. K-Rob. But also, we're also 30 years in. You can't just innovate every stop, every time, every year. There has to be like something solid and consistent you're going for as an athlete. So I feel like the athlete's goal as competing for 15, 20 years at a time, doing stops, winning championships, when you have a championship on the line, you have to be consistent through multiple events, and you have teammates now counting on you. If you're going out just purely 100% going innovation, you're going to have a 1 out of 10 make rate, which was great for the classic X Games.
That's
I
true.
made a killing off of being 1 out of 10. Like, there were years where I didn't do anything. And then there's years where I did a 1260. That's awesome. I had a lot of fun, and I benefited greatly from that strategy. My teammates would be so pissed at me if I went 2 stops without making my trick. That's the opportunity I had before. Now we have X Games League, and they're saying innovation, but also make sure you do pretty good at every stop, because now you have other people counting on you. It's like, what do you want from us? What do you want from us?
It's true, though.
To
To a certain degree. I mean, like, he had many stops to try his 1260. Now, he had other people on his team depending on him to get points, to win and come out on top. Like, they wouldn't have gotten the points because he never made the 1260, and that's innovation, right? That's pushing it forward. So you have people that just want to slide by and get enough points to win and come up with the most points. Cool. But you're maybe not going to get the
those
over the
moments.
top, the 900s, the double backflips, like that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
It's
but like look
you
at
know,
look at this thing. It's been around for 30 plus years, right?
Yeah.
And when you go back, you can count those moments on your hand, maybe 10 or 15 moments,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Think about that.
Right.
So you're trying to push innovation. Like there's only so much these guys can do.
But they,
Yeah.
you know what I
but
mean?
that's what he's saying is like, what does X Games want? Do they want the innovation, or they want the teams to win? They want
Consistency,
points,
yeah, for
right?
sure.
I mean, it's very rare that someone does a trick they've actually never done at a skate contest. Like that's never been done.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's very, very, very rare.
Right.
But still, this is obviously a different, like, you're playing the game differently now. Yeah, you're going to watch but there's still going to be competition. You see someone else do something nuts. Hey, if someone does a 900, you might want to do a fucking 1080. I don't know. Like, on that level, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Well, I will say this: like in Street League, you judge, right?
Yeah.
How often in all the years that you've done Street League have you seen something that was completely nuts that have never been done that has changed the trajectory and innovation of skateboarding?
yeah, it doesn't happen.
Right.
Like not that I can think on top of my head. Maybe there is something that's happened, but something that's never been done or landed ever.
Right.
Like
That's happened.
that's
hasn't it?
I know it has. Like,
Street League?
yeah, 900. Like mostly in like the vert like zone.
Yeah.
Or the mega ramp zone. But like what trick has been done streetwise that would be like never been done at that spot? Like the skater's never even done it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's very
No, it's very rare in that sense.
you know
You're right.
it is cool. Sometimes at Street League you'll see someone try a trick they need like a 9.8. Something that's like very, very hard to get. You might see someone hook something that's completely,
And then pull it.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if sometimes it hardly gets pulled. But
Yeah.
you know there's that. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you're just gonna play a different game at this point. But yeah, when it comes to innovation,
Right. And that's just one aspect. I thought that was an interesting take that he had on that. Was
Definitely.
like, and obviously like they haven't had the mega ramp in X Games for a long time, you know. It's just been like the vert, it's been street and park, you know. So if they bring that back or whatever, yeah, I just thought that was an interesting take.
No, hearing his
Mitch-
perspective from a dude that talented, like it's way worthy.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
kidding me?
I would say this is not on the same level as a 1260. It's literally, I think it's a 900 almost, or whatever it is, or 720. I don't know, but like Yuto has pulled some tricks out at Street, like nollie 270, tail slide 270.
Yeah.
It's like
No one's
that's
done
when
that.
you're like, whoa, okay, that was fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there it is. Like there is that.
They
you know what I
have those
mean?
moments, but
there are those moments,
But they don't put up those on a pedestal like they do a 900 or you know.
Yeah, and he saved it. Like he obviously had landed it before, and
sure.
then he's like, "I'm not doing this until I go skate the contest." So yeah, but it's also you wonder if I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, like I said, man, there's a lot to unpack. You know, you gotta, I mean, the format will continue, as they say. It'll be 3 runs, best score counts, 8 to 12 athletes per comp. Before each stop, GMs lock in their lineups across designated league disciplines: summer discipline, vert, street, park, BMX, dirt. To win, stack every league competition with the best of the best.
So can I ask?
Go ahead.
You have. Would you say how many people on the team? It was 10.
8 to 12?
It was 5
Oh, 5.
guys, 5 girls, something like that.
Yeah, 10 athletes, male and female.
And so that goes across all boards, like all sports.
Yeah,
So that goes for skating and BMXing.
it has to.
It has to, right? But that's just in the summer. Is that completely separate from winter? Like obviously it's separate with obviously we get that. But like it's the Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics type deal where this has nothing to do with each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has to be.
What about like the motorbikes and shit like that? Like the dudes that be jumping.
I mean,
No,
that's a whole
I-
different thing, dude.
It's a whole
that's a whole
different
different
thing.
league, man.
Okay.
That's
a whole separate league.
That's Dub's league right there.
So you have to choose. I'm just trying to understand this completely. A couple skaters and a couple BMXers to go on the same team. There's only a couple, and you send them out to go do one. There's vert, park, street, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the BMX.
Right. Vert, street, park. Yeah.
And then how many pros can you have? And can Can you swap them out?
Yeah, so basically what I'm gathering here, this is off their thing. It says multiple athletes can enter the same competition, right? But only the highest finisher scores for the club. Stacked rosters across skate, BMX, and snow and ski, every discipline, every stop. If club rosters don't fill all the slots, the league brings in free agents, undrafted athletes ready to shake things up. So I don't even know if that answered your question, but
So you
that's
you don't
all
have
I
anything.
got.
Folks, get this dude.
I guess the league brings in free
We're gonna draft
agents.
another dude.
So to answer your question, though, I don't know if there's an answer to that question. I don't know
Yeah.
personally. I haven't seen it in all of their notes and all of their stuff. Each roster feels 10 athletes.
Is there 10? Is there 9 clubs for summer and 9 clubs for winter? Or are they all 9 clubs across all? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not getting what's going on here. There's a lot of questions that I asked, and I just overlooked this or something, and I was like, oh yeah, it just went right over my head, which a lot of things do.
Well, because we watched
Until you really start to peel back the curtain.
Yeah, we watched their announcement video. I have like all of their notes. So I don't think they divulged a lot of stuff. You know, they didn't answer every single question that every single person has out there. I think they just kind of gave us a gist of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I think they're trying to figure it out on the back end too. I don't think that they have
think
their
that's
ducks
so
in a row.
bizarre to
I
do-
think
to
that
do
they're
that.
trying to like pull this out of their ass, to be honest with you, dude, because it doesn't feel, as a skater and not knowing what's going on, it doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel put together. It doesn't feel thought out.
yeah, if you're gonna bring a league into skateboarding, which we have talked about, like especially with Mike Mo and everything like
Yeah.
that, you can't just. You're gonna have to figure that out to the T until it's done to go out with it. What
Right.
the
Agreed.
fuck are you talking about? But maybe they have it done and they're making it look like they don't know.
Maybe they do.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I don't think so. I have talked to some people that have been, in
talks.
communicado and everything. I've talked to some people, so it sounds to me like they're just trying to kind of do it as it comes and like figure it out as it goes, because they just don't have they're trying to push this out quick.
Yeah.
They're trying to push this out quick. They're trying to get some money, and judging by the rollout, I don't think that that's going too good,
No.
dude, because anybody that wants to invest in this is looking at that rollout and looking at all the comments and be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is this actually going to be, am I going to throw 10, $20 million at this for a club in this thing? I don't know. dude.
Maybe
I think
there's
it's
something
weird.
to it, bro. There's probably some that we just don't know, and it's gonna roll out something.
There's got to be different levels to
Immaculate.
it. Like, there's got to be, like, in the skate side of it, there's got to be, like, just a skate category where it's like, oh, I won this year in the fucking street 2026 X Games League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, you know what I mean? And so, like, it looked like they didn't have those categories dialed in.
Right.
Like, so at the end of the year, the skater wins that. But at the end, it said, like, oh, the team with the most points on all categories combined is the winner.
Right.
But you got to give love to each level as they
Right.
go, right? Like, yeah, I won the vert. Like, I don't know. Like,
So I know that yes, right?
Does that make
so,
sense
So
what I'm trying to
are you
say?
talking about
Yeah.
money or points?
well, it doesn't say money in
So
this. So I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
think what they're going to do is they're going to like have the same kind of prize purse as like, so if you go out and you do X Games Street and you get first, you still get the prize purse, right?
Same as
as a
it always
skater,
was.
it's like what is it, 30K or whatever the first place
I thought it
was
was 10, maybe 30.
X Games, 30K, 15, whatever it is, right? But then to be on the team, you're also going to get a fee to be on the team, to be drafted to the team. So you're going to get like
A fee? No, you mean you're getting paid.
you're getting paid.
not a fee.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're getting paid.
yeah.
30K a year.
30K a year,
Yeah.
40K a year, whatever that number is. It's around that
For the season.
for what we've heard. Yeah, yeah.
That's not like, depending on
So that's
it's not
each
like a
skater.
ton of money,
So that's
but-
each skater. That's like Nyjah gets that, and then like the dude who just squeaked by gets that. You
Yep.
know. So
But
Yeah.
there's
Different
that
sliding scale.
The fact that if there's only 5 guys and 5 girls, you're not gonna have like if you have Nyjah and whoever else, I would assume the other guy on the team's gonna be really gnarly too.
well, with a draft, and there's 9 people, you may not get the gnarliest person.
How many?
You know?
How many? You have 5 guys in each team. It can't be
9
like-
times.
I mean, no. I'm saying each team though is you can only have a couple people. right?
Right.
Like, so it's not like you just plethora of like, I don't know. The draft is going to be very interesting to watch for sure.
Yeah.
How many people are going to be a part of that draft?
There's maybe like 150 people.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wait, what's 9 times? How many people attend? Attend? So 9.
45.
Huh?
45. Oh, wait, of the whole team?
Yeah.
9
How many
times
people? How many?
10?
10.
9 times 10.
90.
Yeah, it's
90 people. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe there's more. Yeah. It's very confusing, dude. To be honest with you.
Yeah, if they have it dialed in, it sounded like it would be kind of cool to, like Bitchy was explaining, it's kind of cool to watch another sport that you don't really know much about, but you're tied to it somehow.
Yeah.
And you're rooting for it, even if you're watching as a spectator. Like, I'm team fucking whatever, California.
Sure. But there's going to be many. That's the thing, though, is like it doesn't. Maybe they're trying to think of it as basketball, but there's going to be many. There's going to be like maybe 4 or 5 teams in California. There's going to be like, you know what I mean? Like they're not going to like, oh, well, you can't. There's already a team in California. There's going to be.
Yeah, but
like
you have. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was just
Clippers,
tripping too.
Lakers, Sacramento Kings. Like there's.
Adrian said, "Wow, 100 people said yes to this draft."
I don't know.
That's
This is
what I-
all.
Yeah, I think a lot.
That's
of
what
people,
I'm like,
But
this-
there's a lot of
this is-
different sports too.
This is speculation.
This is
though.
true.
It's
If
not just skaters. You have to really think.
If we're just thinking skaters, then
No,
I'm just
no,
like,
no,
wow.
no. I'm saying
but
although-
if it's the whole spectrum,
You're talking about BMXers,
Yeah.
skiers,
Yeah.
snowboarders.
Okay.
You know.
yeah. So that's
Now again, what we're saying, like a lot of this is like speculative or like what we've heard rumors of. So this isn't like factual. Like this is a fact type scenario that we're talking about. Like
I think it's weird to add all the sports like that. I think everything should be separated, but that's just me.
I mean, if they're like the betting aspect of things,
that's where I was going to go. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I was
please.
just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't bet at all.
Right.
I know I have lots of friends that do, and I'm sure, like people are, whoa, it's kind of that would get a lot of people that don't even care. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like this past weekend, I was watching horse racing. My girlfriend's stepdad, and I was like, I don't, but I could see he's like, I don't really know what's going on, but it's kind of you get interested.
Of course, when
like
you bet
betting
money on
shit,
it,
like
that's-
whatever.
of course.
Like, oh, I get it. Like, all right.
Yeah. His
But
mother
then
was a
when you
mother.
lose, this shit is not
His
cool.
mother was a mother. The Seinfeld reference. But
That brings
now,
people
see,
in.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not a big gambler, but when I go to Vegas, I will throw down. You know what I mean? I will go to the tables.
You'll
I'll have a
indulge.
good time. I love
throw
it. I love.
down?
Yeah, dude.
What do you like,
roll the
200
dice. Roll the about $50. Roll the dice. Play some. You know what I mean? Like I get involved, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not going to go crazy. I got my budget. You know, it's like a vacation. You take your budget over there.
already know.
Maybe I'll buy a lotto ticket here and there when I'm home. You know what I mean? But
once a week for $20.
Remember we had, no. God, dude. Vert skater. He was on the team. He went up to Vegas, placed a bet, and won like 40 grand.
Jimmy Wilkins.
Jimmy Wilkins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's the thing, dude, is like if we're talking about betting and skating, like I'm down. I will do because I feel like we have an inside. We know more than the average person because we live and breathe the skateboarding thing.
Right.
We know maybe who's probably going to win, you know? So maybe as skaters, we might have an upper hand a little bit. Now, I'm not telling people to go out and spend their whole life savings, but let's go have fun.
But
You know
that's
what
in
I mean?
any sport.
Yeah, but any sport, you think that football, just because he plays football, like I know the inside
Okay,
deal.
but then,
Let's-
but like, how many people are actually on the field? How many people are actually on the field playing? Like, you know, like we're there. You know, we're in the industry. Like we know who's doing what and what we. Hey, what's it? Oh, we got.
Yeah, what's his name? Got a bad toe
Oh,
over
he
there,
sprained
you
his.
already
Oh,
know.
his little
Yeah.
pinky toe.
Yeah.
You stubbed it
You'd
today.
be surprised,
Okay.
dude. Hey, some people also like in football. Some people have never played football in their life, but they know everything
That's
about
what I'm saying.
it,
For sure.
dude.
Yes,
For sure.
So
all the players, they know
just because
yeah,
they didn't play
everything.
football doesn't mean they don't know.
Dude
about
went to
it.
college here and he went to high school. He's like, what the fuck?
So yeah,
you know all that for?
there is the gambling aspect of this, or betting, I should say. I will indulge for sure. I'll bet. I'll put $100 down or something like that because I think that we have inside. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
if you
gonna do
feel whatever makes you feel more comfortable to
100%.
make that bet,
Yeah.
run it.
Dubs is definitely going to be shotgunning me. We're driving up to Vegas. I'll tell you that. So there's that aspect of it, right? So I don't know. There's a whole thing. Again, we don't know everything. we know a few things. Like I said, I've heard rumors of a few things. Crazy rumors.
Any other rumors that you can tell?
Well,
what do you got while we're on the subject?
Huh?
I said, what do you got while we're on the
Nothing. Just about the how much each club is going to cost. That's maybe the 10 to 15 mil mark. I don't know, something like that. The paychecks that the skaters are going to get. I think that there is going to be like a. I heard something about there's going to be like at the end of the season there will be a winner, and that team will get an extra bonus, like a mil or something to
They
split
split
with it.
amongst the team?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Now again, this is all hearsay. This is all coming from different people and stuff like that. But it could be completely spot on too. I have no idea. And also, these things could change too, because
sure.
I don't. Again, I feel like in my heart that they don't know. They're struggling too, and they're probably changing shit day by day and trying to figure it out as they go. So everything may change tomorrow. You know, there could be another video that they drop tomorrow, and it just be a whole new fucking ball game.
Right.
I don't know.
I think there could be, like I said before, about like having a winner in each individual sport would be a really good thing. It's like going to the wild card to the playoffs. Like, you got to build up to win at the end, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. You got to celebrate those wins across as you go.
Mm-hmm.
In each sport, I don't know. I don't understand 9 clubs where that goes across to.
Right.
Yeah. I would be bummed in a certain situation where, again, going back to like if it's going to be a corporate company like running one of these teams or buying one of these teams,
It has to be.
you have to stand in and represent that company. And if you're not down for that type of company, like that's just added another element to, wait, what? Why am I doing this for this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just
Well,
my
that's somebody said it there,
perspective.
like DoorDash skate team.
Yeah, like come on now. Like,
You know, there could be an Airbnb team. There could be.
that's what I'm saying.
Little Caesars. Yeah.
Little Caesars,
Little Caesars
versus Airbnb.
Now I want to be on that team. I will do the 2 pizzas for $5. You know what I'm saying? I will do
You're
that.
the
I will
fucking
do
mascot.
that. Yeah.
You dressed up like in a toga and
Pizza,
fucking hang
pizza,
out.
pizza.
Now, someone said a Whole Foods team. All right, Whole Foods, okay, you know. But at the same time, it's like there could be some shit where you just don't agree with, you know.
I mean, that's the risk that you also take
That's
for
for sure.
for signing up for this.
For
too.
sure.
Because you have no idea. Like Mitchie Brusco says, like, yeah, I want to know who these people are.
I agree with
what
him.
teams,
1000%.
what teams or what clubs can I possibly get on? You know, what am I up against? I'm just blindly going in to represent some team. What if it's McDonald's? What if it's something that you, like you said, totally do not believe in?
Yeah.
What if it's like Budweiser or something?
Yeah.
You know, and you don't drink. It's like,
That too.
what if you're against alcohol and you have
NAs.
like, huh?
NA.
And Narcotics Anonymous?
Non-alcoholic.
Oh,
They do have non-alcohol.
say where you at, dude?
No,
Goddamn,
dude.
that
People are drinking. I don't know if you know. A lot of people drinking NAs.
that cupcake. got me,
Hooters.
dude.
Oh yeah, Joey says Hooters. What if Hooters?
So, yeah,
Joey Brzezinski, obviously.
Joey
I was like, I know it's Joey Brzezinski.
it's interesting. I think that, you know, it seems to me like X Games is shooting for the moon.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll land on the moon. I think they'll fall short and they'll have to like concede a little bit and figure out as they go, like, oh wow, we couldn't sell 9 clubs at however millions of dollars. That
Oh, they're probably
planning
going
on
to get it
getting.
done. They're going to get it done.
I mean, they're going to get it done.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They're going to figure it out. They're going to
And
figure it out.
if they
they're
do
standing
that-
on, they're already standing on it. Like they're already, you know.
They have to.
Exactly.
They have to. When you got nothing, you got to fake it till
They're
you
going to
make
figure.
it.
They're going to figure it out.
Is Salema like the dude of the face kind of?
Salema's still in. I mean,
Yeah.
he's still
He's
there.
I think
you know?
he's like a board of directors or something.
Right.
He's on like he's definitely in there.
It would be
Honest-
cool to talk to him about.
It would be.
Yeah, because he was the voice in that video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be cool to talk to him about maybe. Obviously, he has some insight, probably, but yeah.
I don't.
Justin Marco. I wish they were paying me some money,
I,
but they're not.
I think that, and I don't know what's going on there. I don't think Salema has any say in anything over there right now.
okay.
No, just because everything that's going on and the rollout and all that stuff, like, I don't think that they're like,
It's a bit sloppy.
You don't think he
It's
would
sloppy.
approve, he wouldn't approve?
I don't think he would have approved
Yeah, I
on
don't
a
think
lot
he
of
would stamp
things.
it for sure.
I don't think he would have stamped a lot of things.
For sure.
I think so I think it's mainly corpo suits
Like, hey,
going
get
like,
this
we
out.
need
Yeah.
to bring in millions of dollars, and I don't care how you do it, go do it.
The Saudi people are buying a lot of shit right now.
maybe there'll be a team.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Dubai was lit.
I would hope that someone buys a team. At least if you don't know anything about what's going on, hire the right people to do it.
Agreed.
Well,
But that's a
yeah.
weird thing to buy something that expensive and you don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. I mean, that probably happens all the time.
At 1,000%.
Yeah, but
They look at where that business is at, and they're like, oh yeah, for sure.
But still, obviously that happens, but I just would be weird.
Joey Brzezinski says KY can sure make those rails slide. No, it's true. It's true. See, now you may not want to be on KY team.
You don't
know?
use it?
Straight up.
Listen, sometimes sometimes you glide, you know. But where was I going with that? I just wanted to. He distracted me. His fucking videos he sends me are funny as AI shit.
Oh, I know.
Now, again, we've been talking maybe a lot of like on the negative side, or maybe the things that we think maybe won't work for it. But I think I'm hoping that it is good for skateboarding, you know, like I was really torn about the Olympics, you know, and I really haven't seen anything that I really think that the Olympics helped with skateboarding. We've had other people on the show that have thought from their countries that it's helped, which is great. But I haven't personally seen like anything from the Olympics. So I'm just skeptical when I hear about corporations coming in and, you know, CEOs making decisions and stuff like that. And like, you know, it's like when New Balance comes into the skateboarding scene, you're like, oh, wow, let's see what they do. Right. Now, New Balance puts the right people in place. They put all the skateboarders in place. They put skateboarders in heavy decision-making roles at these companies, right?
Sure.
And that's why those companies like a New Balance succeed.
Totally.
Is because those companies put trust in those skateboarders, because the skateboarders know exactly what is good for the skateboard
1000%.
industry and the skateboarders, right? I don't think you're having much of that here
No.
at the X Games. I don't think there's much of it.
Yeah.
So I think for something like this to work in their favor, they need all the skateboarders. They need to
As much support as
Dude,
possible.
you need
That's what you need.
all the things. You need
Yes.
skateboarding, you need BMX, you need snowboarding, you need skiing.
for sure.
I mean, we
That's
don't
all.
know.
Yeah.
First of all, we don't know their perspectives. We just know skateboarders' perspective. I don't know how a snowboarder is thinking about this. I don't know how.
Watch Chris Grenier.
Maybe I have
Yeah.
to look at that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they are looking at it similar to us, then we're all on the same page. But overall, we care about what's going on.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I'm saying. I'm not
yeah.
saying we care more, but we definitely care about skateboarding. So
Yeah.
That's what
hopefully-
it is, right? That's why we're having this discussion too. Is
1000%.
because we see something, we're like, oh, I don't know. This is kind of weird right now. Like, I don't know. Listen, it could shape up to turn out really good. You know, it could shape up where all the skaters are killing it, making a good amount of money. And that's what I want to see. It's like money. I want to see more money in skateboarding. You know, I want to see the skateboarders thrive and everything. But it's also like how it's done, you know? and
yeah,
who's-
I think they should almost make up a sideboard of just like the gnarliest people in our industry that obviously that would want to be down to help this move forward in the right direction, because I think that would be such more validating to us as skateboarders now, paying attention to how they're like rolling this out and back it more, you know, because they have us involved, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, in some of these big decision making things about our thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's
What I'm tripping on, and Mitchie mentioned it, is like the fact that they interviewed Nyjah and Sheckler,
and
they
our Willie.
no idea.
and they have no idea.
Yeah.
That I know we talked about that already,
Yeah.
but circling back on that, that's actually kind of nuts to put that out there like that. Unless they have a counter move right behind it,
1000%.
Yeah.
they don't have that. If they don't have a counter move, then you're like, wait, you're selling me on a league that you don't know
Hey,
about?
get up here. Let's talk. We're going to put this mic on you. We're going to film you and talk about something you know nothing about.
Oh, you're going to be someone going to buy a team? We don't know yet.
Yeah.
We'll go $10 million.
Yeah, we don't know.
If it was like $100,000,
Now,
okay, that's different.
again,
Like-
this is that is speculative.
Yeah.
The 10 million, 15 million. That's a rumor, you know. So it's not like that's
We don't
not
know
a
this
set
for
in
sure.
stone thing. But
1000%.
you know, and they don't even say that in the piece. You know,
Why
this
would
is just
they?
like rumors and stuff. But again, I know what you're saying though.
But
It's
like, they're probably like, hey, we don't know exactly yet, but we'll give you a big, like a founder, you get like a lot this money, we'll promise you a spot on this.
Right.
So like, cool, if it kills it,
right.
we're in.
But again, like
Yeah.
you're talking about something that they're talking about something they don't even know.
I want to say this really quick.
What?
'Cause Old man Rob Kelly's pissed he was replaced by AI robot. I'm not mad about that, but like
That's gonna fail.
We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a little bit. We mentioned it happened, but how are you going to input a judging system that you don't even know how the fuck it works yet?
Right.
Unless they've like studied it. Do they do this yet? Am I nuts?
no, I don't
They
think
showed
they've done
that
it.
I can do it.
There's no way AI could fuck it unless. I mean, look, if you land a trick, it knows you land the trick. Great, but there's no way from the specifics and the extra detail of what fucking is going on that they're going to be able to judge it. And you don't know what the fuck a switch, kickflip, backside nose blunt is. Like really, like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Well, no, it's like you could tell technically what a trick is. Any computer can do that, but in
but where
style,
that lies,
right?
style,
Style.
everything.
No, but that's what it is. Like styles, they can't
Landing.
compute.
Does it wheel bite? Is it sketchy? Is it like I
Toe
think
hang
there's
off, like deducted this, whatever. It's like, dude, there's things that a computer cannot do.
right.
So it's got to be. I want to say it would be like almost if you had an AI judge and then a regular judge.
In order for the AI to actually recognize a trick, it's going to need like a full 360 around that person to see how the
Yeah.
trick, how the board moves,
Yeah.
and how the person moves.
Right.
So it's got to be that, and I love. I mean, I don't. Okay, it's interesting to ask AI, like, hey, like someone. My girlfriend asked me the other day. She did a little quiz and she used AI. Like she did like some sort of quiz of skaters. Like, what was the first guest in the 9 Club? And she got it from there. And
Yeah.
obviously it was me. Said Deron Wilson.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
See,
how can you trust? I mean, obviously people think that humans aren't the like umpires or stuff like that, or even skate judges. Sometimes they might
Yeah.
say they don't trust them, but I think it'd be good to have both perspectives on this rather than just
Right.
going full AI.
right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
don't-
there's certain things that you, or maybe, you know what I mean? Like in breakdancing, I've seen in contests they have like a style judge and then they have a technical judge, and then that you might be able to add in something of the AI thing of like a certain technical aspect, and then you
Let's
add
just
in
see what
the
they
human aspect of it. I don't know how
Right.
this works.
I think you will have
You
to
can't
have
just
like
totally lean on a fucking AI, bro.
I think you'll have to have like a backup. Like you'll still have to have like human judges because this owl thing, and we covered it already in another episode. There's probably on our highlights channel. You could find it. We broke down the whole owl AI power judging thing, but I don't know, man. It's I think you're right. There's no AI cannot.
Like
There's certain nuances of skating,
you can
and
be a
there's
part of it.
nuances of BMX, and there's nuances of snowboarding, there's nuances of all these things that just a computer cannot decipher.
I'm not on my end. I'm not. Oh my god, they're gonna take my job, dude. I don't make a lot of money doing that. I do it because I love it. It's barely like you barely make money.
First of all, SLS wouldn't do that. I don't think they would be like, all
don't-
right, let's eliminate.
Oh no,
Street league, that
SLS
person-
no, but
Yeah,
but
They're
yeah.
all about core factor of
Right.
like making
Yeah.
sure that skaters know.
no,
what's
but
going
X
on.
Games has this owl thing. that they've
Well,
already-
I mean,
that
that's
they're
where you
trying
lost.
to do,
I mean,
so.
you're doing some extra shit. I think if you're going to do that, don't totally lean on that. You still have to have, like you
That's
said,
it,
Kelly, like at least the human aspect judging this.
That's the funniest thing is that you're announcing all these things that for us looks like you don't know what you're doing yet.
Exactly.
And then you're like, oh, and there's AI judging. Like, are you shitting me?
Yeah, you're gonna
you
throw
don't even
that?
know what the fuck how that's gonna work.
You're going
You
to throw that
might.
little cherry on top? Like,
Yeah. That's a huge. That's a massive leap.
Right.
Itself, dude. AI judging is a massive leap.
They're
itself.
jumping fast,
So just
bro.
doing this already and
They
then
need to
that.
put a video showing out how good their technology is.
Huh?
If they believe in this owl thing, they need to put a video out showing how good the technology is.
Yeah, totally. Like let us understand.
Yeah.
And get excited about it. You know what I mean? But
They're shoving this shit down our throats real quick, bro.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
what it is, you know?
it's pretty gnarly, dude.
It's insane.
Anybody out there that has more insight or anything, that they want to add to this conversation, leave a comment in the comment section below in the videos when we're done with the live, because you can't do it when we're live. You can't leave comments. But leave a comment. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about X Games League coming in? Again, we try to like give as much insight as we could without knowing too much about it. I'm sure as the weeks and months go by, we'll learn more and more and more and more about it and come to maybe a better conclusion on if we think it's going to work or we think it's just a big disaster waiting to happen. But at this point, they're definitely gearing up for it. So we'll just see how much it evolves and changes up until the summer of 2026 when the first draft will happen.
You know, it'd be funny though, to go right back really quick on the AI stuff.
Yeah.
I know maybe this sounds weird. Maybe I sound insane like I normally do, but wouldn't it be interesting to see the AI as a judge think of, hey, AI judging, do a trick that you think would be a 10 or like a 9 and what trick they do and how it would come out. It would be really interesting to see what they judge it as. You know what I mean? Because just like you see certain AI videos, you're like, hey, do this. And you could you're like, that looks real, but it doesn't look real.
Right.
So I would wonder what you know what I mean? Like,
well, that's what the OWL AI generator is going to be. I don't think you could just ask ChatGPT that or ask Grok that, right? I think you need to go into a system that is being designed for that and ask that system.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, if you ask Grok right now, if I did a kickflip crooked grind down a
How many
10-stair rail,
points? Yeah.
what would I get judge-wise in a contest?
Now, they'll give you an answer, but that answer is not formulated
to that course.
That learning system that they're trying to.
Yeah.
So that AI system has to know what's currently going on in skateboarding and it has happened in the past.
Right.
I'm already seeing it flawed. Like I just don't
right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
AI is fucking super impressive on so many levels, real shit. But on certain things like judging a contest, I definitely have an issue to see how that's going to work.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Imagine AI trying to judge Antonio.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
like
That's a great example.
Yeah.
That is a great.
Yeah.
Oh, his foot came off. His foot came off.
Oh, hey,
his back foot
in the
came off.
history of skateboarding,
His back foot came off.
this has never been a good thing.
No. That's a 2. That's a 2. His back foot came off. His back foot came off is a number 2, and it is not a good trick.
Yeah, this is I can't see it.
Right. Good shit, Raj. Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Hell yeah, right.
Yeah.
That would be, you know what's funny? We should do why don't we do this test? Why hasn't this test gone down yet?
Yeah.
Why don't we have an AI judge like you want, and then we have our 5 judges like we normally do?
I don't think it's
Totally.
ready.
And then we'll fucking go.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
And let's see how they do it.
Yeah.
Let's
Right?
see it, dudes.
Yeah. And if they're close to us on how we're judging, then I would say that you're on your way.
Yeah.
Right.
There was a thing that
I think the whole AI their OWL program is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it right now. I think it's bullshit, and they need to prove that it works.
Oh, yeah. 100% they need to prove it.
Yeah.
They're just going to throw shit in there.
It's just basically like, hey, we have this technology. I think it's fucking bullshit.
They could even throw it in there, say it works, and have and it doesn't work, and have people behind the scenes making the scoring actually, and then saying it's the AI.
True. Yeah.
they actually hired judges with saying
Yeah, they could easy.
But they'd have to be skateboarders that know about
It'd be
this shit.
Kelly.
Kelly. I'm going to hire you, Kelly. You're the new AI.
They're like, but he can't. This judging sucks. But he can't actually Kelly.
But he can't tell anybody. He cannot tell
You signed
anybody.
an NDA,
He can't
bro.
tell
You cannot
anybody.
tell
Yeah.
nobody, bro.
Man, that owl is cool. That owl really knows his shit. Yeah,
I
that
come
owl
back
knows
next
his
episode,
shit.
dude. That owl, man,
Yeah,
that shit works
He knew,
good.
he knew his shit.
He knew his shit.
Did you
man.
see Mitchie Brusco score? Oh, dude, it was so
Dude.
good. Yeah, that was right on. Sorry, Kelly. I know it's your
No,
birthday.
yeah, I
I know
know.
it's your birthday, but
Yeah, no, thank
got to
you.
get a Kelly impression in there. Okay, that's all we got. I don't know. We could kind of go on a little bit more, but I think we've covered about all we could cover with this.
Good combo.
We'll see kind of what transpires. We'll see how these clubs form. We'll eventually know how much these clubs cost.
Yes.
At the end of the day, because that's a super interesting thing to me, is like, who's going to spend the money on these clubs? Who's going to spend the money on 9 clubs? And,
Should we start a GoFundMe?
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, we need about $20 million, you know.
We'll
But
get there in no time.
you know, and what will these clubs do for their ROI, right? Will these clubs try to sell merch? Will they try to
Sell Nija boards?
sell Nija? Will they try to how will they try to brand themselves to like
Selling
make money?
skateboards and shit.
Because if you're spending $10 million, is that just a play for
It's a play for marketing, dude.
marketing?
That's
Is
all
that
it is.
marketing
That's
budget?
all it
right?
is.
That's gonna be great, dude. These teams are gonna make boards.
Maybe they'll make trucks. Maybe
What are
they'll
they
make
gonna say? You're
wheels.
not allowed to make skateboards. There's no corporate board brands,
Right.
So they're gonna be like, no, we can make this thing. Anyone can make it.
Yeah, and good luck selling it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying this is great. I'm saying
No.
that would be kind of. I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're gonna make wheels. They're gonna make trucks. They're gonna make. Do you really think they're gonna be like, no, we're gonna let the skate companies?
Well,
I don't know. I with these corpos, dude. If you can make money, they're gonna
Yeah.
say, let's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
make money.
whoever's behind a club is going to be trying to like make money off of it
fun
for
with this
sure.
one.
Yeah,
They're trying to sportify the whole thing.
yeah.
They are trying to sportify the whole thing. And let's just remember at the end of the day,
But
like
they've been trying to. Come on.
remember at the end of the day, like this is corporations. This isn't like skateboarders coming in and trying to like make a difference. Like you have a real skateboarder, Mike Mokapaldi, and his brother alone trying to make a league. They
Straight
did
up.
the PSL league. That is two skateboarders born and raised in the heart of skateboarding that are trying to make a league happen.
And we support that.
We support it 100%.
Totally,
Because
1000%.
and it was good. His. It's like it makes sense when you talk to him,
Right.
like, when he's working it out. It's
Yeah.
not like,
Because he's a skateboarder.
and he's not
And
gonna shit it out like
he
fucking-
tried one
Yeah.
proof of concept. Okay, I need to do this. I need to change this. I need to
Yeah.
get this done. I need to. So he's learning how to do it. So
Reformulated.
if you really want to support skater owned and you want to support a league, check out PSL. I talked to Mike Mo the other day. It's coming very close to having this come into reality. So
Love it.
Yeah.
it's awesome. But again, the X Games thing, we'll see where this goes. Is very corporation based, corporation heavy, I should say. So that leaves me a little, sketchy on
Nobody
the whole
Skating
thing.
says the CEO of X Games is a pro skier and ex NFL player.
That's fine. Where's the
Whoa, what
skateboarding? Where's the
f-
skateboarding
a
resume?
pro skier and ex NFL?
Where's this skateboarding resume?
That's a fucking two heavy fucking professions.
Exceptional. That's it.
But again, we're talking strictly skateboarding, and to understand our world is you can't just play football and understand skateboarding,
All day. Unless you were a skateboarder that went to play football after.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, X Games. I would love to be a coach. Call me anytime, any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? My line is open,
Yeah,
and my
who'd you put
bank account is open. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you
Put
the
your bank
digits.
account info out there.
It's 555
Yeah.
55555.
No, but I think real shit, they should put a board together, like in a sense of a board
Well,
committee.
that's what the founders are supposed.
Yeah, but that's
supposed to be.
I mean, I think it beyond those individuals. I think people behind the scenes as well, like a Jim Thiebaud, like people that actually care about skateboarding. I'm not
Yes.
saying that they don't.
Right.
They obviously do. They're fucking.
And
but-
that's kind of to bringing up Jim Thiebaud. Like, I know he would probably never get involved in it, but it's sad to think that like a Jim Thiebaud or somebody who really like bleeds skateboarding cannot become a club in the
Right.
X Games. They can't. There's no possible way
Right.
for anybody to do that.
Right.
That's in our industry.
Except for you.
And by the way, listen,
Rob
I've heard,
Rob Dietrich.
Rob Dyrdek. Yeah, true.
I don't
But
think as him being like street league guy, I'd hardly.
No,
I
yeah,
doubt
he's
he would.
already set the path, bro.
Yeah.
But also, like, there are people in our industry, like Mitchie Brusco, who turned down being in the league. And I also know that there are, or is one person that I know, I'm not going to say, but has turned down being one of the founders too. So there are people that are kind of like skeptical on it, and they need to see that kind of proof of concept and kind of know, like, hey, what are you guys doing? Like, how is
yeah,
this going to work? And is this going to be beneficial to
makes
skateboarding?
1000%.
I think
So-
that raises the question right away: is that we don't know who any of the people are? It's like, okay, so you've told people this and they didn't want to sign up for it already.
Yeah.
This is definitely not the first time that you're fucking saying this stuff.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't know. Maybe they have had these talk, like I said, and they have this rollout plan of whatever. But we'll see, dude.
Again,
Curious to see what happens.
we will see. These are just our hot takes on it. and kind of what we've heard through the rumor mill. So take what we say with a grain of salt, make up your own mind, do your own digging, do your own investigative reports, you know.
There it is.
And see what's up, dude. See what's up for yourself, you know. Don't listen to one platform. Go investigate yourself.
It's not like
Make
we're
your own
here. I mean, it
decisions.
might sound like we're talking shit, but I guess we're just actually asking questions and what's going on. Not like
It's hard to be like super like pumped on something when
Yeah.
you don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
of course we're going to be skeptical and we're going to kind of do our due diligence, kind of be like, what is this fucking
Totally.
thing? If we don't know what it is,
It could be just a Trojan horse.
could be a Trojan horse, dude.
it is crazy too. that
Extra
it's-
large gold foil.
I guess like when so many people look at X Games, they know what X Games is, and it's like I guess technically they're saying it's the same events. It's just a different format to everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you love X Games, you still get to go to X Games.
Yeah,
Do the same. The
And-
band,
and
the
it's,
lot.
it's going to be the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
it's
gonna
going to
be
be
the whole
a carnival.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Not a
welcome.
carnival, but you know,
a carnival.
yeah, a big carnival.
All are welcome.
Yeah, come on in, dude. Come on.
I
in.
can see you working at the carnival.
Hey,
dude.
man, come on to the X game. Get some funnel cake.
You get your own carnival. You get each team gets their own carnival.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Get some.
The clowns. Yeah.
Man, get a clown. Get some funnel cake. Just come on in.
Full blown package.
Come on in, man. Ride the Ferris wheel. You know.
The California clowns, dude.
Yeah, dude. Thank you guys so much. Like I said before, this is just our hot takes, so take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, dude, that's horrible. I'm not going to show that.
What is that?
It's nipples.
oh,
The 3 nipples.
Yeah,
The 3.
we'll put it up on the
No, you might
real
get-
quick. Yeah, might get demonetized for this. That's all. We earlier in the show, if you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
tuned
we
in,
didn't know.
if you just tuned in, that is completely random, and you think that we are weirdos.